Welcome to the team. For fun streaming team. We cover all game genres that are and might become available, which include
colony building,
agriculture, fantasy role-playing, survival, which includes crafting, building, looting, and combat, racing on land, sea, in air and space, horror based on the real world and sci-fi, real-world simulations and strategy. Some team members will focus on early access titles. Some team members will focus on new titles. Some team members will focus on retro titles.
When it comes to the early access titles, there will be some that will be doing some game testing in real time, especially after hitting a bug. All in all, we will try to cover every game that is out there and available to players around the world and try to get some that are yet to be released. Both to entertain, as well as to help those who are having trouble and to show what all of those games are like. We hope that you will enjoy all of our streams. Take your mind off of the grief and stress buildup of the day-to-day. Relax. Put your feet up and have fun.
On Twitch, please follow or subscribe. If on YouTube, please subscribe and hit the bell icon and select all to help our channels grow. Please support us so that we can keep entertaining and informing you, and to stay up to date with what is going on in the gaming world.
Hope you all enjoy the stream. Seeing what is going on in the world. Please stay safe out there.
Whatever you are.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Rising World. I'm your host, 2005 Guy Road 2. Okay, so today we're going to have a fresh look at the game, see what has changed. There has been an update recently. I do want to also do a small apology if I sound like I'm shouting at some point, because I got myself a new headset. This one really clamps down on my ears. I can hardly hear anything that's happening around me. So with that said, I also got myself a somewhat more silent keyboard, so you shouldn't hear the tick, 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 tick of the keyboard anymore. Same with the mouse. I got myself a new mouse. It was labelled as a silent mouse. Actually got two of them because they were both labelled as silent mice, in the hope that they were actually silent. The left mouse button is silent, the right mouse button is silent, the scroll part of the scroll wheel is somewhat silent, but, and this is the but, if you use the middle mouse button, if you use the side thumb buttons, they are noisy as hell. So, yeah, I did a little bit of a product review on it, on both of them, as in I am not happy with them whatsoever, but I have no income as of late for the last 6 years actually, and quite frankly, it's a bit of a pain in the backside. I don't like doing refunds, so I'm stuck with them, unfortunately for me. And I'm just going to have to keep looking, maybe next month, for something that might be actually quiet all the way around. But with that said, I hope that everyone enjoys the upcoming stream. So there has been an update recently where, let's say, husbandry has been added to the game, where the animals can give birth to young animals and doing it that way. So it got me a little bit interested again into the game. Also, I needed something different from Conan at the moment, because Conan has, well, let's just say that the developers have screwed up the game a little bit with the latest update. The update was supposed to fix a lot of stuff. They didn't fix the bit that I saw. I think that the bug that I found is going to take them a long time to fix, because it is a real bugger of a bug. But that said, the whole thing with with Conan is, at the moment, it's a case of there's an update and a lot of it's broken. And my guess is they don't have a proper QA tester in their midst. Otherwise, they would have said, don't release this update yet, because if you do, it will break things. And of course, they released it and things broke. So they have recently done a rewind on them, and they've broken other things in the process. So at the moment, I'm just keeping away from Conan for the moment until they fix it all again, and we can continue with that. Now, other people that in my friends list are currently playing Humanity or something or other. I don't really mind it, but some of the controls absolutely suck. So I thought I'll go with a safer option. We'll do something that we know. However, I have forgotten to change some of the settings, so let's quickly change that back. Because I had a little bit of a playthrough, and we want to turn the instant digging off. Ideally, actually, probably want to keep that on because it speeds up the process, but I want to show everyone what the game's actually like through it. We're probably also going to have to turn on... Well, actually, can we increase the spawn rate of the vegetables and stuff? No. We can increase the animals, but we can't increase the... You can also increase the monsters, of course, as well, but you can't increase the vegetables and stuff that you can find outside. Okay, now the thing is, I've got the grass that you can see here. I've got that turned off, but I've completely forgot where it's actually located. Would that be under graphics? Let's quickly check. Shadows, textures. I know a lot of people don't like going through these type of menus, but at the moment, grass on. Let's turn the grass on. Now, the reason why I had it turned off is because it makes finding the stuff that's in that grass very difficult to find. So if you're looking for carrots, you can't find them. If you're looking for what else is small? Sugar beets. Granted, you can't make sugar in the game. So the sugar beets, which is really irritating in a way. Granted, I know how you make sugar from sugar beets, and it's not a simple process. So who knows? It might get added to the game. I don't think so somehow. But with that said, we'll turn the grass back on like that. We've got the instant dig off. We're keeping the stamina as infinite stamina, because let's face it, it's one of those games that you don't want to run out of stamina, because everything that you do within this game is completely physical. Well, like a lot of the other games, of course, but at least with this one, you can actually turn infinite stamina on. So we're going to create a new world. I've deleted everything that was pre-existing because it's so far out of date. We're going to increase the amount to very high on the ore department because otherwise you just can't find it. Caves are on. We'll keep caves on. When it comes to the NPCs, I tend to turn off snakes, spiders, and scorpions. I think the only one I'm going to turn off is some spiders because they creep me out like crazy. Okay, not really in games, but in real life, they just absolutely creep me out. I have no problem. I have no phobia with spiders or anything like that. But yeah, I don't like creepy crawlers. With that said, we'll keep everything else on. We'll keep the bandits on. Barbarians. I've never seen no, I have seen barbarians. I've never seen the ghouls. In either version of the game, I've seen skeletons in the Java version of the game, but not this game. I've never seen a firewolf in the game, so I wonder if we can find these three. So with that said, we're going to hit confirm on that. I wish there was a way to increase the amount of vegetables that you can actually find in the world, but you can't. Points of interest, there's been new points of interest added since the last time that we played. So that's also quite interesting. Let's give it a name. We'll just call it my usual. And let's hit create world. Oh, actually, train type. Let's decrease the amount of mountains because it was getting a little bit hilly. Okay, let's do load world. Well, hopefully we'll get a good one with plenty of drinking water. Okay. Is this drinkable or is it just sea? You can't drink the water. Okay, so we're going to have to find some fresh water. And let's also grab some wood and stones and metal. And this is why I like having the instant digger turned on, because currently it takes forever to chop down a tree, get the stone, get the iron. I can turn the instant dig back on if anyone wants it. But you'll have to let me know. Oh, I think I've also got durability turned off, because when it comes to stone tools, normally the durability is quite garbage, and every, I think it was 10 things that you destroy, you needed a new stone axe. So once upon a time I turned it off, and I completely forgot I turned it off just now. Well, up until just now. Okay. It's going to be a bit quiet in the game, so let's get a couple of tracks going. I don't know if anyone actually likes the tracks or if they dislike them. I'd like to have some info from all of you in the comments as to which track you liked, which one you didn't like. If there are things within the tracks that you would recommend changing, any of the wording, please let me know, because there are some I can change, some I can't change. Basically, they are all my own lyrics, so I can juggle them around a bit, but I might not get the right rhythm again, or the right type of music. But we could always figure it all out later. But with that said, let's get the lumberjack one going, seeing that we're just going after some trees. Might do the minor one. There are a couple additional ones that I've made, but I haven't converted so to make them showable in the corner here. So we'll have to play that lot by ear as well. So let's go with lumberjack first.
We grab the sharp axe
Oops.
to increase the stacks. We chop all day, we chop all night. To prevent a fright, we need to turn on a light. Turn around, what was that sound? There are evil ducks all around. There is no gun to be found. Find cover and hit the ground. We were fired from the job. To them we were just a blob, booted and left in the forest. We are not some tourists left with an axe. Our path is clear, all alone with the foul-smelling beer. Give them the finger, make haste, do not linger. Shame we don't have a stinger. We grab the sharp axe to increase the stacks. We chop all day, we chop all night. To prevent a fright, we need to turn on a light. Turn around, what was that sound? There are evil ducks all around. There is no gun to be found. Find cover and hit the ground. Many stacks of wood, we are good to increase the mood. Next is food, over there is a duck. Grab the axe and pray for luck. Quickly and silently sneak up. Once done, we need a cup. Make sure to clean up. We grab the sharp axe to increase the stacks. We chop all day, we chop all night. To prevent a fright, we need to turn on a light. Turn around, what was that sound? There are evil ducks all around. There is no gun to be found. Find cover and hit the ground.
Well, then again,
Whatever you are.
looks like the durability is actually turned on because our stone axe is about to break. So that's not good, because that was actually off. Every time we make that motion, it looks like it's not broken. But it's definitely broken. Oh, there goes the Black Stallion. I wonder how many people actually remember that series. Or were around during that series. Okay, so let's see, how bad's the axe? It's not quite red yet, so we might be okay. Let's put that over there. We definitely don't have anywhere close to enough stone at the moment. We'll want to have that one in a bit. Put that over there for the moment. Okay, so we're going to need some weaponry to defend ourselves with. We're going to need the knife. That's basically all we can do currently with the stone stuff until we get some iron going. I'm hoping that we've got enough wood for a little while, but I can't be 100% sure on it, unfortunately. Let's get one more tree. Oh, is that an apple tree over there? That would be very lucky if that is one. They are so hard to find as well sometimes. Let's see, is that an apple tree or a cherry tree? Let's find out. It is an apple tree. Nice. Let's see if we can get some, one or two saplings off of it. Okay, excellent. Lasts for much longer. You have one sapling. Two saplings would have been ideal, but I guess one will have to do for the moment. Means that we can plant it wherever later on. Okay, well, we don't want the axe to break in our hands because that's just quite nasty when it does that. So let's make a workbench. Don't know if we can craft one without the bench. Don't think so somehow, but should be able to, would have thought. Yeah, so basically one stone and two sticks. Okay. So let's craft a couple of sticks up. We could... Oop, there's a couple of rabbits. We could just pick sticks up. There's a couple of little bushes here and there. Oh, another one of those. Okay. I'll have to make a mental note as to where these are because at the moment it's a case of we have no map. We're going to have to make a map. Oh, another apple tree. Sweet. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. But this axe is going to blow up in our hands any second now. Nice, and then we've got two saplings off of that one. Okay, so how did we drop things with the key binding? I can't remember, but that's definitely broken right now. So we're going to have to... Oh, there's a PI right there. And a chest. Yes, there's a chest. What's in the chest? Compass. Nice. It saves us having to make it. And some bandages, and some sticks, and a bottle. Nice. Makes me wonder if we can pick up that chest. Lock. Pick up. Nice. We have a chest now, so... With that chest, well, I don't know if things respawn actually. I don't think so somehow. But that basically gives us some storage, so that's nice. Again, saves us having to make it. So, talking about making things, let's get the... Put that one over there for the moment. We'll put that one down for a moment. And we have to use the arrow keys to rotate. It's a little bit irritating that, but that's basically a holdover from the previous version. Okay, let's make some sticks. Need to make some lumber from that. Okay. Let's make sure we keep at least 20 logs because I should not have made that many. Never mind. Then we'll make, let's say, 32 sticks for a moment. We're probably going to need way more than that. Yeah, especially considering that the shelter is going to use up the vast majority of them. Okay, in that case, let's just go with 100. Okay, so let's make a couple of standing torches, a couple of skewers. We'll make a campfire. Okay. Can't make the other workbench yet. We're going to have to make quite a lot of these furnaces. Otherwise, we're going to have to just do one and then one, and then it just takes too long that way. So we're going to have to get quite a lot of. Oh my god! Oh no! I forgot the multiplier multiplier stays on. Oh, so much wasted resources. Oh well. Live and learn. Okay. Let's pick this one back up. And then we can make a axe. So we don't need the primitive station for it. Okay. Let's put this one back up here for a moment. We'll put that one back down there. Oh, and we have another leftover one of those. Okay. Let's quickly get some stone. We kind of have to get some more wood again, unfortunately, as well. Because we've used up so much in the way of logs. Because I was stupid. I didn't engage brain and remembered that that was a problem. So grab a bit, pardon me, bit of everything while we're doing it. And we'll have to replant the trees when we find the location that we want to set it down in. Okay. Is that more metal? That is more metal. We'll quickly grab that one too. I wonder if the firewolf is down in hell. It might be. Wouldn't surprise me. Same place probably with the ghoul and the skeleton, actually. And yes, this game has a hell. If you dig down far enough, you actually reach it, and then fall into the lava down there. Because the ceiling between the two layers of, let's say, you've got lava below, and then you've got the bit above it. I don't know what it's called. It's quite high, the ceiling of it. Pardon me. Okay, let's see what else we can find around here. Okay, how many of these do we have now? We're going to need a little bit more wood after having used so many logs. And I just saw another POI and I thought, oh, I want to have a little look at that too. But we do need to find a water source and some food ASAP. So we do have the apples as a backup, at least for the moment. Probably should have made the, well, it has another apple tree. Oh, another apple tree right here. Wow, this particular seed is definitely something else. Gonna have to see what the seed number is on this one. Well, in the house that we're going to be building, we are going to have plenty of fruit trees. Or should I say farm. I just hope that at some point they start adding windmills and stuff to the game, at least the mechanisms, so that we can actually make them. Then have a automated grinding system. That would be nice. Oh, sorry, my ribs digging into my gut at the moment. I've been slouching again. That's not good. Unfortunately, my rib cage is absolutely tiny because when I was a kid, I stopped eating. I thought the more you ate, the more you sank. Basically, I loved swimming way back then. And I was mistaken. It's actually the other way around. The more you weigh, the more you stay afloat because of all that fat. But I didn't know that. Nobody told me that. My mother didn't bother asking me why I stopped eating. She just assumed the worst and took me to the blind hospital, thinking I had anorexia. And all she had to do was just ask me, why did you stop eating? Why are you stopping eating? And I would have just said it right there and then. I think the more you eat, the more you sink. And of course, because I was so much underweight when I was a kid, I never had the fat go on, and my rib cage stayed small. And now that I've been putting on a bit of weight during my unemployment and everything, because I've been eating the wrong types of foods, the rib cage just keeps digging into my guts. And it's extremely painful. And then you've got the added bonus of if you bend the wrong way, the rib muscle goes down and slides over the rib cage and clamps down on your lung. And that's even more fun. That was a trip to hospital, and oh my god, that was so irritating. But that was during the whole what's it called, cyber attack with the virus called I think it was the love bug virus or something daft. Oh well. Okay, let's get some stone. So let's go with that one.
We grab the pickaxe to pay the tax. We mine all day.
Oh, it's about to break.
All night. Be sure to get some insight and a good headlight. Turn around, what was that sound? There are horrid monsters all around. Drop the pickaxe and grab the sword. Be sure to slay that horde. Tied to a stake for having cake left to rot. It's just our lot, saved in time, not by a slime. Nothing but sand and scum need to fill our tongue. Flee on up, one thing to know. We forgot our code. We grab the pickaxe to pay the tax. We mine all day, we mine all night. Be sure to get some insight and a good headlight. Turn around, what was that sound? There are horrid monsters all around. Washed up again, time to rebuild the frame. We have a choice, we lower our mine all day, we mine all night. Be sure to get some insight and a good headlight. Turn around, what was that sound? There are horrid monsters all around.
Okay. I can't believe the amount of apple trees we've found so far. Okay, so is this drinkable water? That's a very good question. Yay, we found drinkable water. Very nice. Okay. We found a fair bit of hemp as well while we've been out and about. Now, all we need is a nice flat surface. Right, we can set up shop. Of course, we're also going to have to try and find some coal, but that's not so easy to find above ground. Oop, found another sugar beet. Okay, how much wood do we currently have? We've definitely got quite a few different versions. There's some wheat down there, but I don't want to pick it up because if we pick that up, we can't get any seeds or anything from that. We're going to wait until we've got a scythe and then we can pick it up with it. We'll get some wheat and some seeds. Unfortunately, wheat itself does not class as the wheat seeds, even though in reality they are one and the same. Ah, another apple tree. Wow. Excuse me, sheep. Please don't get in the way. Okay. We really don't want to accidentally hit the sheep. Okay, how many stone do we have? 258. Let's see. Should be enough for 4. Sorry, 4 refineries, that is. But we really need to find a nice flat space if we're going to start building on it. Also, going to need a lot more iron than that. Preferably about 64 of it. Unfortunately, the only really good place for iron would probably be underground. Or in the woodlands over there with the bears and the wolves and all the other nasty things. Definitely a lot of sheep over here, so that means plenty of wool. go down there, I guess. Because then we could always dig into this mountain over here if we needed cover. Or hillside, not mountain. That looks like it's flat-ish down there as well. There's nothing really flat very close by. It's a bit of a nuisance because it means that we're going to have to flatten the ground. And that could take a while. Okay, is there a thing in here or is it just wood sticking out? No, it's just a lot of wood just sticking out. Okay. Is that more metal over there? That is. Well, that sort of looks flat as well, but the only problem with building there is we're going to have so many beds and walls all the time. I'm not particularly keen on that. It's not something that you really want to have close to any particular farm either. Got plenty of deer though. Okay, so I think the best spot is still going to be right over there. Even though this has got some interesting wood to it too. Okay, well, oop, you almost lost your head over there, Piggy. Some more iron over there, that's nice. Pardon me. Okay, this isn't too bad, it's reasonably flat. If we built the farmland portion of it right here, that probably would be okay. But we'd have to make damn sure that no wolves or anything could get to our animals. There is one thing I definitely miss from the previous version of the game. That's that you can make beams and everything else, make them thinner, make them longer, make them basically usable, and I say like more of a support structure and stuff like that. You can basically use them for pretty much anything. Where in the Unity version, you can't do that, at least not that I'm aware of. It's all just blocks. Well, mostly. Okay, so should we build here or should we build over there closer to the water? Thing is that we still haven't found any coal yet. If we could put a coal vein up here, that would be really nice. dig straight into it, get some coal. Wouldn't have to use the wood. Okay, let's go over there. Although, anything up here? Wow, that is a lot of wood over there, isn't it? Maybe we should go down there. We'd definitely be doing quite a lot of deforestation if we can't find any coal. The problem with going deep in here is no light source currently. Okay, well, let's build over here then. You just have to keep an ear open for wolves and stuff. Let's see, this looks flat-ish. It's not completely flat, but it will have to do for the moment. Okay, so let's put this one down again. Okay, so workbenches. We want some of these, preferably 4. Unfortunately, they don't stack, so okay. Okay, so let's have one here for the moment. And we'll have the other one there. Oh. We have to have a spot in between because the area that you add the fuel tool to is right there. Okay, so I'm hoping 4 should be enough. Hopefully we'll get a proper pickaxe going and everything else within that period. We have 64 iron, so that's right smack on top of what I said earlier, get at least 64 of it. We don't have any coal, which is a bit of a pain because it means that we're going to have to use logs. Do it up to 150%, or 150 out of 400. Because we don't want to waste it. Okay, and we turn all these on. Okay, and then within a couple of minutes we'll have some iron, enough for a workbench, and also what's it called, an anvil. Once we've got that going, then we can focus on all the other tools and the other bits and pieces that we're going to need. We can, with the other workbench, we can make the blocks which we're going to need in order to start building with. Now, ideally, making a farm, probably want to make it out of wood, but that's not going to be the easiest thing to do. We're probably going to have to get a ton of soil and probably a ton of stone as well at some point. Easiest way to get stone later on will probably be using a jackhammer. That is if that portion has been brought over to this game as well. I can't remember if it was. Don't think we ever reached it because we needed aluminium, which we have to go up north for, and then gold, which is down south, gold and silver. So it's going to be one of those cases of we make the map first because that's going to be top priority. But to get the map, we're going to have to make at least a shelter and all the benches required to to make it, because it is one hell of a rigmarole to make it. And we have a compass, so that's already a big plus, a big bonus. That was a very nice find. Speaking of that find, let's put that chest down again. Oops. So let's put that chest over there. Okay, so it's got a decent amount of storage in it. So we'll put those ones in there for the moment. We'll take out the torches. We'll get the torches up. We'll get the shelter up, because that's going to be our spawn point. Let's put it... Maybe we should dig a hole into the mountain just for safeties. Oh, and there is lightning in the game, and the lightning can hit you. I had a little bit of a play around with it not that long ago, and let's just say that a storm was a brewing, and all of a sudden, as I was going straight, there was this lightning bolt that almost hit us. So I have to wonder if the lightning bolts can actually physically hit the player. And while we're doing this, we'll also get lots more stone, possibility of getting some iron going. Just have to make sure that the water doesn't follow us in, because if we dig down and the water winds up with a path to it, whatever we've dug to down there, the water will just fill it up. Okay, feels like we're going up on that one. How far is it? Not quite there yet. Oops. Made an unintentional window. And another entry point. We might be able to do something about that, but I'm not sure if this still works. No, it doesn't look like we can use it to fill it up with. Only to colour it, apparently. It's a bit of a shame. Although we might be able to fill it up in a way by putting this, oops, down over here. Can we plug the hole up a little bit with that? Okay. So now, which button's that? K. The little pointer should be pointing at this, but it's not. Okay, so if we do that, now it should definitely do it, right? There we go. That's pointing straight to that, so if something happens to us, if we get lost, we'll know exactly where that is. Okay, and hopefully nothing can get through there, now that we've plugged that hole up. Okay, so let's remove that one. Oops. And let's see how far our furnaces have gotten as well. Oop, they're all off. So let's quickly grab all this iron. There we go. Now we can do one of those. We'll have to put the bench down, and now we can get the other bits going. We'll just take off the highlights on these. Okay. Where's the bench? There it is in number 4. And we'll put the bench within bench, just so that it makes it a little bit more convenient. It doesn't look all that great right now, but we'll fix that later. We'll put a anvil down now as well. We'll also get the spinning wheel, so we can get some rope. Oh yeah, apparently we can make butter now as well, so that's going to be interesting too. Okay, so before we do that, let's get a pickaxe going. Oops, anvil. Okay, let's get a pickaxe going, and an axe, and a sickle, and some shears. We need iron sheets. Okay. Sledgehammer. There we go. Javelin requires an iron sheet. Okay. We'll make a primitive stone knife. Okay, how many sheets can we make? Total 5, that's no close to being enough, but it will have to do for the moment. Okay, workbench. We can need 16 sheets. Okay, we're going to have to get some more iron smelted. Okay, and we need some more wood again. Oops. Let's put that one there. We'll put that one in there as a backup. It is somewhat, actually, screw that, it's broken. We'll have the axe, we'll have the pickaxe. We'll have to eat something soon, but not now, so put that one in there, that one in there. We'll have to fill that bottle up with the water, so let's put that one there for the moment. We'll grab that one out. We'll put these ones in here for the moment. Okay, apple tree saplings we'll put in there as well for the moment. I wonder, when we made the tent thing, I wonder if we used some of the apple tree saplings. I hope it didn't, but there's no way to be 100% sure without going over the footage. Okay. We were after wood. Okay, so before we do that, let's put that one there for the moment. And wood. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'll put these ones back in here for the moment. Those can go in there as well. And then we'll put these ones on there, so we'll turn that into rope and twine and stuff. Right mouse button to refill. There we go, so now we've got some water. Okay, and let's have the corn. There we go, just two of them is enough to fill us up. Okay, so let's put that one there for the moment. We'll put that one there. We'll get some weaponry going. Okay, we've only got enough for 3. I believe they do stack. Yep. Okay. So now we can at least defend ourselves and skin whatever try to attack us. Let's quickly get the twine going. Or yarn. Unfortunately, I don't have a soundtrack for this yet, so it's something that I'm going to have to make as well. So let's see what can we do in its place. We could do the blacksmith one. It's sort of close enough. Maybe. Well, we're making iron anyway.
The best equipment to fulfill our commitment. Being a blacksmith is a tough job. You get our customers, some try to rob. It builds character and muscles. Watch those knuckles. Making weapons and armor, it's safer than being a snake charmer. try not to have a stroke. Stoke the fire and grab the pliers. Heat the metal to make it special. Pound all day and grind away, making the best equipment. We slave away and stay all day. Have faith and stay safe. Whatever you are.
Okay, so let's just do all those. I wonder this platform scaffolding, would that work as a like a dock? I wonder. So if we grab those ones, let's see, how does that one work? I forgot. Rotate with those ones instead of the usual key bindings. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Now if we grab the other one, do they snap? That's the question. And the answer is, I don't think so. Because otherwise we would have seen it. Oop. It'll only snap if it's on there. Okay, in that case, let's get a couple of blocks going. Oh, we need the logs for that one. That's not good. Can we make some from planks? We can do roof tiles. But all of these require logs. Why? That's going to require so much wood. Yikes. Okay, let's do that one, just so we can have a little bit of a play around with it. What did that one actually look like? Sort of looked like that one. Let's go with, actually, let's go with 8 for the script. 10 of those for the moment, and then we will do a couple of cylinder ones. There we go. Oh, what the heck? Okay, did the bolt of lightning just hit us? Crap, scared the crap out of me. Oh great, looks like the everything's going that way. In that case, if we do it that way. Bloody hell. Okay, pick up. Well, that's something I didn't want to see. More rain. It's been raining all day today. Okay, and yeah, cold. Okay. Okay, so I can actually make that snap to grid. Can we make the grids a little bit smaller? There we go. So in theory, you can actually use that as a dock. Okay, we're gonna have to go elsewhere. Let's take these. Come on. Take all this stuff out of here for a moment. Come on. Do we have enough space for that one? No, we don't. Okay. So we'll put that in there for the moment. We'll put that in there for the moment. Okay. We should be able to warm up soon, but we're going to have to make some more room in here. Well, seeing that we're digging again, let's go for the other version of it.
We grab the pickaxe to pay the tax. We mine all day, we mine all night. Be sure to get some inside. And a good headlight. Turn around, what was that sound? There are horrid monsters all around. Drop the pickaxe and grab the sword. Be sure to slay that horde. Tied to a stake for having cake, left to rot. It's just our lot, saved in time, not by slime. Nothing but sand and scum, need to fill our tum. Free on a boat, one thing to note, we forgot our code. We grab the pickaxe to pay the tax. We mine all day, we mine all night. Be sure to get some inside. And a good headlight. Turn around, what was that sound? There are horrid monsters all around. Drop the pickaxe and grab the sword. Be sure to slay that horde. Washed up again, time to rebuild the frame. We have a choice, we lower our voice. Mining is a tough gig, at least we are not a pig. Land or cave, we need to save. War rises again this time. It is tame though many still get slain. We grab the pickaxe to pay the tax. we stay safe out there. Be a star. Whatever you are.
Definitely going to have to try and make a slightly longer version of that song at some point. Okay. How many do we have left? 6. That's not very many. Okay. Unfortunately, the longest song that you can make on the media editor is, well, the EasyMusic is 8 minutes long, and if it hits 7.59 minutes, then you know it's going to be something that's only half a song, and just have to dump it, and then you lose the credits, of course, because it's a credit-based system. Of course, the more people that click on the links that I've got below in the descriptions on YouTube, more credits I'll get, so I can edit or create new tracks. So, like I said earlier, if you think that some of the songs need to change with some of the wording here and there, just let me know, and with your help, might be able to fix it, make it better, and hopefully make something that doesn't get me into hot water. There is one track I've created which, in theory, could let me right smack in the thick of it. But I'll still keep playing it. I won't say which one it is, of course, until the shit absolutely hits the fan. Oh, it's getting a bit foggy in here. At least the lightning has stopped. I could just find some coal and some more iron and bits and pieces. See, even if you've got the ore turned to the absolute max in the game, it's not that straightforward to find it. It is quite literally hit and miss. There we go. Okay. Okay, so with that said, we're going to need more blocks again. We left the box outside. I guess we could grab it now and put it in here. There we go, we'll grab that one. Do we have some iron still left? That's really good, because when we had more iron still left. Maybe not. Okay. So let's put this box down here for the moment. Probably should re-increase the grid size, but I think it's right just like this, personally. Okay, so when it comes to grid sizes, you can actually increase and decrease the grid size. You saw when it came to placement of things, except for maybe the blocks. So with that, in order to increase it, you use the plus button on the small keypad, let's say on the right side of the keyboard, and then the -2 to decrease the size of the grid, and that's all it is. I wish a lot of other games would actually do that. Hell, I wish there was a grid snapping option in Conan, but there isn't, unfortunately. Unless there is a mod for it that's been ported across from the legacy version to the enhanced version. But so far I have not seen one like that yet. Hey, lucky 7. Okay, so let's move some of these blocks over here so that they're going to be out of the way. Also, the additional food items, we'll just move these over here for the moment. We'll put all these back over here as well, just to get them out of the way, so that we can grab more stone and hopefully more iron and stuff later on. Okay. So let's get these two back in along with that one just for the moment. Okay, so we need some cloth. Let's just turn all of that back into cloth, because now we should be able to make paper. Oh, they've actually added, of course they added the bucket so that it can do the milking. I wonder if they've added the water requirement to make paper again. It's a good question, actually, that. It's something that we're going to find out sooner rather than later, I think. So we need 8 iron sheets for that one. We need 16 iron sheets for that one. We need 4 iron sheets for that one, and 16 iron... Oh my god, 16 iron sheets. Okay, so we'll just turn all of the ingots that we've got into sheets. Did we leave the sheets in there? No, we've got them all on us now. And let's go for the big furnace first. We'll go for the grinder. And we are short 6 for that one. Okay. So it's still going to be a little bit longer. So we're going to have to see if we can find some iron in here. And seeing that we've used a fair amount of stone for this one, we've got enough for another one, but we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Let's quickly get some more of these going so that we make things a little bit easier for ourselves. We'll do a couple of those, and let's go for a couple of staircases as well. That should help us a little bit when it comes to going up and down. And that said, actually, I want to make damn sure that that's above ground over there. Okay, it's a little bit above it, which means that we can't really mine that much out here. Oh, I think I may have done it anyway, but I only want to wait to find out if that's become a problem. Go on, go away, so I can actually see it. No, no water in there, so that's fine then. Okay. So this won't get flooded yet, at least. No, my luck, it's going to flood when we really get into the nitty-gritty. Let's quickly get a little bit more over here. And we'll get another torch in. So that we can see. Okay, now let's get this one in as well. Okay, it looks like we can do it this way, but we're gonna have to make a space so that we can, oh wait a minute, no, let's go higher than that because of the door on that side. Okay, we're gonna have to mine out a little bit more that way. Oh, we were going to have to mine a little bit more out that way anyway, so that we could get to the back door of the down thing. Thinking about it, the side door is more important than the back door. Okay, well, we only have one additional mining truck left over, so let's get that one going too. It's all the same lyrics, it's just a different style.
For having cake left to rot, it's just our lot. Saved in time, not by a slime. Nothing but sand and scum need to fill our tongue. Flee on a boat, one thing to know, we forgot our code. We grab the pickaxe to pay the tax. We mine all day, we mine all night. Be sure to get some inside and a good headlight. Turn around, what was that sound? There are horrid monsters all around. Drop the pickaxe and grab the sword. Be sure to slay that horde. Washed up again, time to rebuild the frame. We have a choice, we lower our voice. Mining is a tough gig, at least we are not a pig, land or cave. We need to save. War rises again, this time it is tame, though many still get slain. We grab the pickaxe to pay the tax. We mine all day, we mine all night. Be sure to get some insight and a good headlight. Turn around, what was that sound? There are horrid monsters all around. Drop the pickaxe and grab the sword. Be sure to slay that horde. Have faith and say a prayer. Please stay safe out there. Be a star, whatever you are.
Okay, and that's the last of that track that we've got. If anyone wants a copy of those tracks, just head over to my Discord channel. You can download them there. If you go to the links that I've got down below, you can access them as well as the lyrics. And by going onto those links, basically give me an option to get more credits that way, to be able to make even more tracks. As well as correct any if you think that there might be an issue with some of them, or think that some of them may require some improvements. I'm always all ears with stuff like that. And some constructive criticism goes a long way. Okay, so let's put a little bit of wood in there. So all we need to do now is find some more ore so that we can make all the other bits and pieces, make a map, and then carry on. So with that said, let's keep digging, hope that we find some more metal. We could go exploring a little bit, actually, thinking about it. We can plant all these trees, plant the apple saplings. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little while to get to the this area nice and flat for us to convert it into farmland. But we could temporarily at least get the apple trees and everything growing, even if it's only a temporary location that we plant them. Let's plant. Ooh. Actually, let's grab the sickle as well while we're at it, because by doing it this way, we also get the hemp seeds that we can actually grow the damn stuff. The foul smelling. Okay. Basically, I'm thinking of cannabis. It absolutely bloody stinks. I don't see how people can smoke that bloody rubbish. It stinks to high heaven. It sticks to your clothing. You can smell it. You can smell it a mile away. And then people, the families, they go, "Oh, we smell this in your car." Well, I don't smoke. Clearly, you smoke it, so you need to stop it because it stinks to high heaven. At least that's my answer to that one. They might not like it, but if they can smell it, it's on them. And no, I will not take a blood test. If you come anywhere near me with a needle, it's going to go right smack in your eye. So I have had it up to here with holding that back the PTSD. The last couple of years really made it go into overdrive, and I really don't like it. Okay. Let's quickly plant all these. Unfortunately, lots of them is going to wind up in the water. It's going to be a bit of a pain for us when we chop them down again. But at least this way they're out of the way when we start building over there. And who knows, we might be able to funnel them towards where we want them to all be useful to us. Okay, and one more sapling. There we go. So now we've got some apple trees growing, as well as some other bits and pieces over here. Looks like we've got some deer that want to be skewered. Okay, we'll have to put that one on the platform so that's it's nice and flat. So we can just do it this way, I guess. Well, that was low. That's too high. Very inconsistent. Okay, we're going to have to go after those before we lose them again. Where did they go? Is that one? That's one. And the other one must be... Oh, there it is. Come back here. There we go. Unfortunately, because they're slightly damaged, because we used them, they don't stack anymore. Oh, we're drowning. Not good. Up. Whew. And now we're cold too. Great. Okay, let's turn that one off again, just in case it comes up again. Okay, I have not got the other one in there. We'll have to wait until next time. Okay. Okay, ducking now is probably not going to help, but we get behind this. That help. Ooh, headshot. Very nice. Let's get that meat. Don't be getting in the way. Okay. Let's see. So we've got 3 meat out of it. One. We've got some antlers and we've got some pelt. Very nice. Okay, let's put that in here for the moment. We'll put the saplings in there as well. Those can go in there for the moment. Those can go in there because we can't use them just yet. Okay, so let's put that one out over here. And we'll have that come out over here for the moment. Oh, well, that figures. Oh, well, gonna have to get some more stone going in that case. Would be nice if we could find some iron so that we could make some more metal. Would be nice if we could find some coal as well, of course. Okay. Just wondering if that's actually big enough for it. Let's see. We're gonna have to make that platform that bit bigger, aren't we? So we're gonna have to fill it in over here and over there a little bit more. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay. So if we do it up to about 9. Okay. Oh, I don't want it going down, I want to go where we can actually use it. Okay, we're going to have to do it this way then. There we go. So now we can use that to make the pulp required for the paper. Okay. So with that, we're going to need a little bit more yarn. We're going to have to turn that yarn into more, what were they called? Some more cloth. Once we've got the cloth, we turn it into pulp. Then we use the press to make it into paper. I don't know if we now require the water, which we did in the previous version, which I'm sort of hoping that it is going to be this way, this one, which means that we have another use for the bucket. But granted, we have not made the bucket yet. Let's see. Need 2 leather for a water skin. We can make the bucket currently. It requires 2 sheets again though. Okay, paper. What's the paper currently? Can we make the paper yet? We can make the map, but there's no indication of paper yet. Wonder if that comes after we've done the press. Apparently the trough can only be used for water. You can't. Apparently there's no food options for it yet, which is a bit of a shame. Okay. All bed, we require egg cloth. Let's see, can we make that one yet? We can make that one, so we can turn the leather that we've got from Bambi's, one of their mothers, to to turn it into leather. Let's get some more blocks. Just do two sets. Let's go back onto 4. Okay, so we'll just do that. Okay. Let's see what we get when we start mining downwards. We'll put the spinning wheel over here so that it's out of the way. Okay, we did not pick it up yet. It's out of the way, undercover. Okay. Let's start mining downwards and hopefully find some iron and some coal. Oops. At least we still have the hammer on us, so let's do that. Oh, damn it. Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, why is that? Oh, that one's wrong too. Okay, I know it's not a mining one, but let's get something else going as well. Although, let's go for the Team for Fun one.
Please support us by hitting follow or subscribe on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. 2005 Gabber 02 started on YouTube, covering all survival games. Some good, some bad, few need new aims. He will also test all games and will drop all names on all that make false claims. Always trying to help developers and players, fighting off the slayers. Always asking for feedback from those who dislike, never getting feedback proving that they are all chicken-like. Early access is usually cheap, some become a never-ending heap. Always a value for money, some smell like honey. We play and test the games for fun, hope you enjoy and avoid the evil ones are always attacking. They forget we are always tracking. Loot boxes are nice, so long as there is no price. Censorship is applied, we must all stand and fight. Panda Gaming for Fun covers all new and survival games. He is kind, caring, and builds a frames. Founder of the team, please follow and support his stream. Plays all games with controllers, with plenty of moderators to boot the trawlers. Promoting all of the team when they are on. His eyes are always on the horizon. When streaming, his avatar has a good animation and has a good administration. We play and test the games for fun, hope you enjoy and avoid the gun. Evil ones are always attacking, they forget we are always tracking. Loot boxes are nice, so long as there is no price. Censorship is applied, we must all stand and fight.
There are over 100 members. We can't cover all the numbers. We would be here all week. Once this stream is over, please seek.
Please note spammers and scammers will not be tolerated. If they enter, they will be permanently banned and obliterated. Spoon-fed Badger and Wolfman 759 and OMG I Love Steak cover all of the simulation games. They go through the mainframes. Farming sounds easier than it is. Don't get stuck on the Zenodi diagnosis. When all in cargo through countries, you tend to learn all the maps, though don't expect the pleasantries. There is a huge collection of simulations out there. Be sure not to get square eyes when you stare. Always keep a drink handy. Be sure to enjoy the mind candy. Just stay clear of the skull candy. We play and test the games for fun, hope you enjoy and avoid the gun. Evil ones are always attacking, they forget we are always tracking. Loot boxes are nice, so long as there is no price. Censorship is applied, we must all stand and fight. Crimson Foreshadow and Croaky Toad cover horror and role-playing games. They will deep fry all the scary dames. Horror is not for the faint of heart, so let's join with a lion heart. Role-playing games are a lot of fun, though many are slower than a Tommy gun. Hope you like the streams, please ignore all the screams. It's hard to get a new game when there is no income. Subscribers and gifts are always welcome. We play and test the games for fun, hope you enjoy and avoid the gun. Evil ones are always attacking, they forget we are always tracking. Loot boxes are nice, so long as there is no price. Censorship is applied, we must all stand and fight.
Some will have servers up for the games they are playing. If you want to join, please join the Discord to help with the slaying. If you desire some of these tracks, they will be on the Discord in stacks. Neo Gaming UK play covers all sci-fi, real-time strategy, massively multiplayer online, and story-based games. MMO likes to push and crash on mainframes. On real-time strategy, you need to cover every side. When it comes to move, it is hard to decide. Sci-fi is always a wonder, though it is easy to make a blunder. When there is a story, we always hope that it will last longer than an hour. Let's just hope they are not powered by a flower. We play and test the games for fun. Hope you enjoy and avoid the gun. Evil ones are always attacking. They forget we are always tracking. Loot boxes are nice, so long as there is no price. Censorship is a blight. We must all stand and fight. There are many more team members out there. Please check out twitch.tv/team/team for fun. Please stay safe out there. Whatever you are.
Okay, hi, thank you for watching the stream as well, and of course Boy Scouts on Twitch. So yeah, I can't remember, did I get you the game, or did you get the game because I was playing it? I can't remember that far back. Ooh, looks like it's getting dark. Okay, I'll dig down a little bit further just so that we can get a nice flat bit on that level, and then we'll keep going down and hopefully we'll find some iron this time. It's nice to find some coal there. Well, there's little black splodges. We definitely need to get some light down here. We have one torch left, so that will have to do. And I'm hoping that this is going to be low enough so that we can just go straight below it. At least below that platform. And I will just do a couple like that. Now the witness is that it's not completely snapping. So how do we turn that back on again? I know G is for grid, but I can't remember what snap was. Oh, and it looks like we need to eat and drink something. We have the apples, but the superfood tended to be the corn on the cob. So let's use that for the moment. Oops. Now we can just take a sip straight out the entrance there, and now we're okay again. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately it's going to take a little while to make the clothing, Boy Scout. It's, yeah, he's still pretty much buck naked, sort of. Not quite in his birthday suit, but very close to it. Ooh, the last time we played was 2020. Oof. You need to get back into it now. Now you've got animal husbandry. That's the thing I want to attempt later on. Not sure how it works, but okay, let's get some light down here. And let's make a couple more of those. Need more sticks. Oop, no, not that many. So your PC's still not quite powerful enough for this game. That's a shame. Need to start saving those pennies. Though granted, where you are, it's probably not going to be that easy to get hold of new equipment that easily. Oh, damn it. Just got a thumping old pain right smack in my right ear. That's not good. Makes me wish I had a, what's it called, one of those smelting tools from the bullet head still left over. Just put some water in there, whack it straight into the freezer and have a bullet-shaped ice block. And then ram it straight into my ear, maybe. Ooh, that really hurts. Okay. Though if you, well, 9 times out of 10, if you turn post-processing off in games, the games themselves are also lighter, and they also take up less resources that way too. But yeah, normally I turn shadows off as well because it just eats resources. Wonder how much further we're going to have to go down in order to get the iron. Okay. And now it's getting spooky dark. I would guess it's dark outside too. Not that dark yet. Okay, that one is on 3, so we'll just stick that one in that hole for the moment. Turn it on so that there's some light down there at least. Okay, well, looks like it's going to take a while before we find iron that way. So I guess what we could do is we could do a little bit of hunting outside. Let's grab... Oh, sorry, my ears had it again. Really wish it wasn't. Okay, we'll grab that one, we'll grab that one. Let's put that over here for the moment. Oops. Yeah, the scroll wheel on this new mouse is a little bit fast. So it's definitely a very new mouse. Let's see, what's the sun like out there? Okay, looks like it's going to be dark pretty soon. I wish we had a little bit more say over how fast the nighttime goes in this game. Okay, so that's how I'm doing now. Okay. Let's see, we've got gold, aluminium, tungsten, they're all in different locations across the this planet. And we need the iron sheets to make this thing so that we can make the maps. Okay, oh, that reminds me, did we have... Yes, we did. I just haven't put it out yet. So let's put this thing over here for the moment. I think that's the right way around. And we had some leather or pelt. So we put this one on there. And we grab the knife. Now this is not the reality of leather making. I know how you make leather because I looked it up and it's bloody disgusting. Okay. Let's see, we've got 4 of those. Let's make some more yarn. Sounds like more rain. Yay! Just as we were about to set off. Well, hopefully with the leather now unlocked, we might be able to make some better clothing. But I suspect that we're still going to need some iron in order to get some bits and pieces going for it. Okay, because we're going to need the loom. We can do it with the iron sheets that we currently have. So let's do that too. Okay, now we should have some clothing unlocked. There we go. So we've got the fur coat for in the winter biome. We have a robe. Oof, minus 30 stamina, no thank you. Okay, insulation waterproof. Yeah. How about some men's clothing that does that? Okay, insulation waterproof 40%. Waterproof 60%. I guess we're going to need something else in order to get it better than that. Okay, so if we make these boats, which we can, old leather shoes, we get plus 10% stamina. Well, oh, we need to put the loom out first. Okay, it's on 5 currently, so let's put the loom. Let's make a little hole this way. Oof, unfortunately I can't play horror games anymore. The leaky valve is preventing me from doing anything that's too scary now. Because it just makes my blood pressure shoot sky high, and it causes me grief now. I actually get some. Ooh, is that iron? Okay, nice. I actually get some issues now, and it's not the fun type of issues either. It's more like the scary type of issues. Let's see if let's put that one over there. Okay, now we've got at least a little bit more lighting on the situation. There we go. And everything else is a bit high up. Okay. So let's put this one back in here for the moment. So now we have a bit more platform there. Let's get rid of a little bit more of the top here, so we've got a little bit more headroom. Okay, so let's get the loom in. I don't know, do I have water warships? I'll have to look it up later, but I'll have to try that game at some point. It seems like quite a few people in my friends list are playing that game at the moment. Now, which way around is this thing? Looks like it's identical. Oh no, I think it's that way around then. Okay. There we go. So let's see, we needed that loom to make these ones, so let's do that. Now, when it comes to the actual clothing, we have leather armor, which is minus 20% stamina. Oh, does not look very good. Now we could go for the normal looking trousers. We need more cloth and yarn. Okay. Unfortunately, we've run out of hemp, so we may have to plant that hemp a lot quicker. That's all the iron that we got out of that. It's not very much, but it will have to do for the moment. There we go, it's almost filled it. Okay, we'll do that for the moment. We'll pair that one. So now we've got a little bit more stamina and a little bit more insulation, even though it's only a tiny amount of insulation, but it's still better than nothing. How's our food and water doing? Okay, let's have a little sip of drink. Even though there's a pig right there. Okay. We're going to need more other bits and pieces. Let's get these seedlings out. Ideally, we want to do this with a flat piece of land, so we're just going to get the rake out, which is, let's say, a very, very painful process, this. And I'm not particularly keen on using this thing. Okay, so that can go over there. Oh, let's keep those there. Let's put those ones there. Okay. Oh, any chickens? Thought I heard some chickens. Okay. That piece of stone there, that's what it is. Okay. Now if we stand here, in theory, do this, it all gets to be a little bit more level. It's definitely a lot easier to get level if you're doing it up instead of down. Okay, that will have to do for the moment. So let's get the... and I didn't bring it out. So let's quickly grab it. Still have to watch out for bears and wolves over there. Okay, better than nothing. It still looks very, very bumpy though. Okay, there is a way around all the bumps, and that's to basically dig out all the soil, just make blocks out of it, which I might well do later on. Okay, let's create a grid. Oh, suitable grid for it. Can we pick that back up? We can, okay. 1, 2. Okay, and then we'll have to find some more. Although if we make some cutters, some scissors, and we find a bunch of sheep. Do we still have those sheets on us? We do. Oh crap, it requires 4. Well, hopefully in a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes we'll have some iron. And on that note, because we are smelting it, let's see, I think we only have the one track listed. We have already done this one once already, but let's do it again. It's a good track. It's in my favorites. And I'll have a sip of drink while we're at it. Okay, just have to wait for it to cool.
Stoke the fires and grab the pliers. Heat the metal to make it special. Pound all day and grind away. Making the best equipment to fulfill our commitment.
Okay.
Being a blacksmith is a tough job. You get our customers, some try to rob. It builds character and muscles. Watch those knuckles. Making weapons and armor, it's safer than being a snake charmer.
Cool.
Stoke the fires and grab the pliers. Heat the metal to make it special. Pound all day and grind away. Making the best equipment to fulfill our commitment. Jobs can vary from time to time. Watch out for the slime. We use iron, steel, copper, and bronze. This is the wrong era for magnetron. Some use wood, others like rope. Try not to have a stroke. Stoke the fires and grab the pliers. Heat the metal to make it special. Pound all day and grind away. Making the best equipment. We slave away and stay all day. Have faith and stay safe. Whatever you are.
Okay, might be easier if I did it this way then. Oops. I'll do it that way. Otherwise, it just keeps doing it wrong otherwise. Okay, and it's cold. Let's get a couple more blocks if we've got enough stone for it, that is. Oh, we've got plenty of stone at the moment. There we go, that should keep us going for at least a little bit longer. And we'll put this over there. And hopefully that's going to be enough room for this one. And then for us still to be able to get through that. Okay, so we're going to have to turn that yarn into more cloth. So let's quickly put some of the stuff away for the moment. Door we'll do later on. Iron we don't want to lose, so we definitely want to put that there. We don't need the rake, we don't need the hoe at the moment. Okay, let's quickly make some more cloth. I hope that's enough. Okay, so let's grab this cloth. Something tells me it's not enough, but we can hope it is. Okay, that's everything that we can place by the look of it. Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, looks like it is enough. Good. Now, moment of truth, do we need the water again, or is this enough? First have to add water. Okay, so they have added the water requirement now. Okay, so we need the bucket. So if this going back to what it was before, you need the bucket of water along with it in order to make the paper. Okay, where was it? Is a question. Is it furnishings? No. Benches. General. Tools. Where is it? Equipment, there we go. So 2 iron sheets and 4 lumber. Nice, okay. There we go. It is already full. There we go. Can we place this thing down? Nope. Okay. We'll have to keep doing this then. And then we close that. And open it up again. And now we have paper, yes. I can craft that map. Okay, and then we can know where we are. And mark other places on the map. Okay, we can also make some of those later. Okay, so for that we're going to need leather, cloth, and 1 iron sheet. And then we can expand our hotbar using that. Okay, first things first though. Craft. Now we have a map, finally. Okay, so, whoops, damn it. Okay, so, there's a dark spot right there. Okay, it is a big island again. Looks like the starter island is always very, very big. Okay, so it's got 3 islands on this one area. Apparently, desert is right smack down below there, and then you've got the Arctic up there. So for aluminium, we're going to have to go up. For gold and other materials we have to go down. Oh well. I'm cold right now. Okay, so what we might have to do is make a way up here, put the temporary base down here, so that we can just sail straight up. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to, well, probably make a road that goes straight down there. Maybe just go around it, go up that way through it. It's a trick. Got a cough that wants to come out. Whew, okay. Hopefully that will keep it down for a couple more minutes. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go up to the Arctic later on, but we're going to need a lot more clothing for that. We're going to need a full set of winter gear for that one. Okay, so let's, oops, I did not mean to make a map marker. There we go. Although that said, we probably should make a map marker. Okay, I forgot. Right click first. Okay, now we can zoom in. Okay, and then we put down, can we put that down? No. It's strange, it's not actually, it says show route to, okay. We'll just put down house, our color. We can also shrink it somehow, but can't remember how we do that. Okay. Oh, there it is. Size. So, start a base. Right there. Okay, now if we grab some supplies after we do a little bit of hunting, get the clothing going, get some wood and other bits and pieces, get the bits needed for the boat. What we could do is we could make a road, or just mine in a straight line straight through that, but if we mine it, that is going to take days, if not a week. And that would be basically a week of no streaming because of my time constraints. So we'd have to, probably the easiest way is to just go around it, then make a bridge going across there maybe, and then put the boat maybe here and then go up, and maybe sail through that to go straight down again, or just go straight down through that way. Now last time, instead of going straight down there, we accidentally cut across here and we wound up in the desert as well. I'm not sure if that's, well, I'm pretty sure that's not the way it's supposed to be because of that down arrow there. But we might just go straight across and see what we come across if we do that. But it's just once we've got the boat going, that is. And really want to see this animal husbandry and how you actually do it. So we definitely want the farm to go ahead pretty soon. That said, how do you tell if one's a male and one's a female? That one looks like it's female, but then again, oh, actually, yeah, that one does actually look different from the back side. Actually, both of those look different than the ones we saw earlier. The ones we saw earlier definitely had some balls behind it. So, I have two females here. Where the hell did all the males go? Oh well. Or is it the direction? No, definitely looks different. Okay. So yeah, the males took off and left the females behind. What the hell? Okay. That's not nice of them. Okay, let's put the water bucket back in there for the moment. We'll put the 99 stone in there. We'll keep the small amount there. We'll keep the coal on us for the moment. Let's put this one out so that we can sharpen it up the tools later on. Let's rotate it so that it's that way around. Now, can we actually sharpen the pickaxe even though it's damn near broken? Okay, it looks like it has actually repaired it up to a point. It does say worn on it, so not sure how much longer it's going to last. Okay, ideally we'd like to get some more replacements going, so... Oh crap, and of course it would rain. I really hate the rain. It's cold, it's wet, it's miserable. Makes me want to stay in bed. Let's see. We need 2 iron sheets for a clock. Okay. Let's get a couple more so that we can make a backup pickaxe later. So, what did we need again? Clock, 2 iron sheets. Okay, let's make a backup pickaxe. And even though we haven't used the axe yet, let's make a backup axe. Oh, it was shears that we needed as well. Whoops. Okay. That were 4 iron sheets. Oh. Okay. You would have thought there'd be at least a maximum 2 iron sheets because of well, scissors aren't that big, and they only have 2 pieces, except for maybe the screw on top of that, but you could just use the remaining material off of at least one of the plates for a screw. Oh well. Let's see, tools, shears, 1. Okay. So now we've got a couple of javelins, they're slightly broken, we have a spare pickaxe, and we have some shears, we have a sickle, and actually the rags can go back in there for the moment. I can't remember if rope we could capture the horse with that, or if we needed something else like maybe a where is it? Equipment maybe? A saddle? There we go. Yeah, to ride it we require the saddle, so that's 16 cloth, 8 leather, 2 iron sheets. Oh, that's expensive. Okay. He's gonna get cold. Let's see. What's the time in game? 2 o'clock. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take another sip of drink at this rate. Something itches back. Okay. So let's carry on and see what we can hunt. So we don't really want to hunt the female pigs. If we can, we actually want to lead them out of there. Can we Oh, we can actually lead you now. That's interesting. Oh yeah, we could do this last time as well. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, definitely want to keep the rope on you. Come on, you should be able to get up here. Oops. Okay, I think we forced the issue with left click, don't we? Come on, this way. If it's too steep for you, come this way. Come on. There you go. Let's get your friend from here as well. Come on this way. Come on. I think I'm going to have to make a platform for that one otherwise. Oh, no, here it comes. Come on. Up you come. Okay. There you go. Now you can roam again. So yeah, definitely want to keep that rope on us, that's for sure. So let's see if we can get some meat and definitely some more leather. That's going to take a little while to grow. Just out of interest. That is. Oh, I forgot to take that button off of my keyboard. Okay. Let's grab the pickaxe. That's more iron. Okay. There's more iron over there. Ooh, that looks interesting over there. I'll just quickly grab this iron. Saves a lot of digging down below. There we go. Yep, definitely. I would say that's definitely most likely the male one. These are the ones that escaped. The two remaining ones. You might have to just drag them back. Okay, is there a chest over here? The answer is no chest. Oh, that's a shame. There's a moose over there. Not a deer. Is that a carrot? Oh, I forgot to use the scythe. There we go, that's better. So that's just quite literally just years. I thought it was going to attack, but as soon as it made that sound. Okay. Let's get some moose hides. And seeing that our speeds are going to go downhill fast this way. Ooh. There we go. Let's quickly grab. Come on, grab it. Okay. It's like a character needs to eat something pretty soon. Okay, got 2 moose pelts. That will definitely help with the leather situation at least a little bit. And seeing that we got some carrots earlier, let's quickly do that. Let's quickly take a sip of drink as well while we're at it. Okay, so we've got 2 antlers, we've got some pelt, we've got some more guts, and we've got a lot of meat. So we're probably going to have to start cooking some meat. Going to have to turn that into bait so we can have a little look at the fishing again and see how that goes. Wonder how much longer these ones are going to last. So we've used them twice now. Chickens! We'll definitely grab those in a sec. Any chest here? No, it's another one of those empty ones. Okay. Chickens, that means eggs. Any explaining about other than that one? That's a shiny stone. Okay, so we've got a couple of chickens. Doesn't say which one's male, which one's female, unfortunately. I hope that they do add that so that it makes it easier to see. I wonder if we grab I wonder if we can get goat's milk. Guess we'll have to see how that plays later on, or if it's just purely cows. Pardon me. Okay, sheep. Okay. Snippy, snippy. Okay. Okay, so 2 female, 1 male. I think that's the male one. Okay. Cave down there. More goats. Okay, and another carrot. Okay. Ooh, more sheep. Well, we're gonna have some clothing very soon by the look of it. Some more iron right there too. Snippy, snippy. We kind of have to see if there's a way for us to herd these ones into, well, I don't know if we're going to have to make a barn or something. Because we were able to make fences and stuff like that, but it was a pain on the backside trying to get them all in there. Okay. Oh, the sheep. Okay. Where are we currently? Oh, we're way down there. Okay. Oh, that's where the cows are. Okay. Let's go back to base. Convert this. There's a couple of horses over there as well. Nice. We'll convert all the wool that we've got into yarn, and then some of the yarn into cloth. We can start making some clothing. Now, if we found a bear, which is something I sort of dread at the moment, we could get quite a lot of leather off of it. Oh, here's something. That's a fox. Okay. We are heading back to, yeah, we are heading back towards base. Guess we probably should look for some of the horrors. Don't want to wipe out the deer population. Where's what I just saw go up here earlier? A couple seconds ago. Okay, swap that around again. Thing is, I'm not sure what creature it was. If it was, I don't think I saw saber-toothed tigers in the setup, but it could be a horse, could have been a deer, could have been pretty much anything. It would have been nice if there was some kind of indicator, noise-wise, if there was a wolf close by or a bear. We could home in on them. Some tracks maybe even. Okay, it was, I think that's a bear, a wolf. Question is it alone or does it have company? Oh, there's a POI right here too. Oh, it's not a nice looking POI though. We'll have that though. Nice. Where did our spear go though? Oop, that's slow. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Problem with the new keyboard is it's very hard to find out where the which key is which without looking at it. It's nice and quiet, but there's no indentations to indicate you've moved off the key that you wanted until it's too late. Seeing that the tree was dead anyway, just grab that one. Okay, just out of interest. Oh, it's only. I think the other chest was definitely better than that one. Seeing that we're doing this again, let's get that soundtrack up.
We grab the sharp axe to increase the stacks. We chop all day, we chop all night. To prevent a fright, we need to turn on a light. Turn around, what was that sound? There are evil ducks all around. There is no gun to be found. Find cover and hit the ground. We were fired from the job. To them we were just a blob, booted and left in the forest. We are not some tourists left with an axe. Our path is clear, all alone with the foul-smelling beer. Give them the finger, make haste, do not linger. Shame we don't have a stinger. We grab the sharp axe to increase the stacks. We chop all day, we chop all night. To prevent a fright, we need to turn on a light. Turn around, what was that sound? There are evil ducks all around. There is no gun to be found. Find cover and hit the ground. Many stacks of wood, we are good to increase the mood. Next is food, over there is a duck. Grab the axe and pray for luck. Quickly and silently sneak up. Once done, we need a cup. Make sure to clean up. We grab the sharp axe to increase the stacks. We chop all day, we chop all night. To prevent a fright, we need to turn on a light. Turn around, what was that sound? There are evil ducks all around. There is no gun to be found. Find cover and hit the ground. Whatever you are.
Okay, and the female ones are gone. Okay. Where the hell did they go? Is that them over there? there's one. Okay, let's get you back over here, where that male is now. Oh. Did the other one follow it? Okay. Anyway. Was it just angle related or something? Did you try and... Yeah, you walked off again, haven't you? Over this way, you. Come on. We want to see you, you lot make some babies for us. Okay. We probably will have to make a pen, so... We're going to need some more wood again. Okay, we have an awful lot of stuff on us. Okay, let's see. That's pretty full right now. But we can put those ones in there at least. Anything else that we can put in there? Not really. Okay, let's make a box. "64 lumber, 4 iron sheets for a crate with 35 slots." Okay. Actually, let's just do... Oh, we'll keep 7 just in case for other things. We'll turn all those into ingots. Sorry, sheets, I mean. We'll get that, and we'll turn all of that into timber. I'll get at least 1 crate going. We'll also get a trowel going. Okay. Let's see, where shall we put this for the moment? Guess we'll have to put that out here for the moment. What's with that sound effect? Oh. We'll put that in there for the moment. The egg in there too. We'll convert these 2 into leather. And then we'll also, actually, we'll keep those ones out in our inventory for the moment so that we can make some fencing. Now, the fencing itself is a real pain on the backside to make, let alone put all the animals in there. Where was it, though? Miscellaneous? There it is. Scaffolding. So, yeah, it's classed as scaffolding, but I was just using these as fencing, basically. How many slots do we currently have in now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15 currently. Let's put that on there for the moment. First, let's get all these going. Should be able to get a couple out of this one. There we go, 4 out of that one. Okay, so don't have any cloth currently, so put the leather in this one for the moment, out of the way. Okay, let's make some scaffolding bits. So let's start with 10. We're also going to need that rake. There we go. Let's see, so let's say we do that for a moment. Bring that back up here. I wonder if we can make a doorway into it as well. So we can, let's say, do an entranceway, pull them in, and then just keep them. Oop. You're not going to eat our hemp, are you? Okay, hopefully that should be big enough, at least for the moment. Okay, so let's get the scaffolding into place. What we might have to do is get some blocks down, just so that it's all nice and straight. Okay, let's get those blocks back in here. Okay, didn't put it in that one, so must put it in that one. Bingo. Let's also grab a staircase, just in case we can do something slightly different. Ooh, looks like they want to be there. Nice. Okay. Damn it, not again. Hammer. Excuse me, pig. Are you running because we used the hammer? Typical. And of course they're nowhere in sight now because of that. Okay. Let's put that in place. Well, okay, rotate. How do we make that go down again? Thought there was a way to make it go up and down. Was it page? Was that one? Okay, so with that you can flip. Oh, okay. But how do we get it to go up and down? Oh, we can make it narrower, and we can make it thicker. Ah, that's it. Shift and page up and down. Okay. So we put that one there. Okay. Okay, it seems that that's as far down as we can go. And we can't get that to snap in onto that one. Typical. Okay, in that case, pick that back up. Gonna have to use the... Where's the thing gone? Break. Okay, and once again they're in our gardening / area. Okay, so that needs to go up one smidgen and rotated it that way. There we go. And we're going to have to put that there instead of the other leg. Oop, not that one. Okay. Should be big enough for chickens and pigs. Probably one just separate for pigs and then one separate for chickens and stuff like that. But at the moment, resource-wise, might just have to bite the bullet and mix them all up a bit. We're already running out of scaffolding. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a whoopsie. I just noticed that I've got that slightly wrong there. Oh well. So we need at least 2 more pieces. Let's get the trough in at least. Then we'll put it over here. Don't know where the pigs went to again. We'll have to find them later. That's one of them. We'll do another 10 of those for the moment, and then we'll get, let's say, 4 of those. Okay, so there's 2 pigs down here. Okay, we'll pull you over here. Oh shit, I just let go of you. Come on, over here. Okay. Let's grab the other one. There's another one over there, so we'll have to grab that one over here as well. Come on, up here, up here. Come on, move. Okay. Come on, this way. You as well, over here a bit more. There we go. Another one over here. Come on. It's pulling us towards it instead of the other way around. Come on. And one's going out of it again. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 males and 1 female by the look of it. We'll have to find the other female in a sec. Okay, let's move that down again. There we go. That hopefully will stop them from getting out. The thing that I was thinking of doing additional, in order to help them get in at least, is maybe, just maybe, get some staircases on this side. Now the problem is it might let the predators in as well. But I don't think that they actually go after the animals yet. So it might be worth a shot by doing it this way. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but well, actually, if we okay, let's do that, like, oops, that. Did not mean to have it all the way through that. That's a bit of a waste now, but never mind. Let's do that, and hopefully we'll be able to get them to go that way. That little bit easier, and still prevent them from going out. Okay, so where did the last piggy go? Oh, we are going to need to eat something, so let's have some apples. Okay, that will do for the moment. Okay, let's see if we can find that last remaining pig. It's probably over there somewhere. Ooh, there's 2 of them over here. 3 of them even. Okay, so what do we have? 3 females. Well, okay. Dirty one, come with me. You're going to be the trial as to seeing if this works. So we're going to line you up about here. And let's see if you'll climb over. Come on. You don't want to go, do you? You don't want to use the steps. Come on. Come on, this way. No, we're going to have to get rid of it. Damn it. That's a bit of a pain. Okay, let's try it this way first. Okay, come over here again. Okay, and now this way. Come on, that little bit further. Oh, come on, a little bit more, come on. Yay, you're in. Okay, so this method works. Let's hope that they can't get out. Looks like the other 2 decided to follow, so that's good. Hopefully it's not too small now for this many of them. But come on. Come on. Come on. This way. Bit more. Come on, you're almost there. Nice. And there was 1 left over here, so we'll just quickly grab you 2. You may have to make that pen a bit bigger. But we'll do that later on. Come on, a bit more. Come on. This way. You know you want to join the others. Come on. There we go. Good piggy. Stop breeding. Granted, I don't know how we're going to feed them, if we have to feed them or anything like that. But we'll figure it out later. And apparently when they are pregnant, they basically sleep most of the day and night. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, so we're going to have to make a chicken coop or chicken pen now, and quite possibly a chicken coop as well. Now, unfortunately, we can't make the coop the same way we did in the previous version of the game. That said, let's put another block on there, just so that it's the same as the other side. What we might do, just for the moment, is to remove these 8 blocks here. 10 blocks. There we go. And so we've got the farmland right here that we're growing the hemp currently. Let's make chicken area right here then, and we'll expand that way if we have to make it bigger. So let's go with the rake. Okay, we're gonna have to use the pickaxe first. Let's see if we can fill that trough up with the water bucket that we have over here. We also have to see if we can get some cows over here as well. Nice. Okay. Let's get some more water from over here then. It can fill with rainwater, but this way is definitely quicker. So we'll just do that. I'm just wondering, should we have lowered the trough a bit, because it looks a little bit high. We've run out of space. It's 2 different types of dirt, that figures. Okay. Okay, so now we know how to lower things. Does it not work with a trough? Why not? Why does it not work with a trough? Oh, the figures. Why is the trough so bloody high? Pigs, you're a little bit in the way now. Okay, we'll have to dig down a little bit. Excuse me, Piggy, could you go over there a bit? That said, can we now actually make our own little, let's say, water area without using the trough? Because we have the water bucket. Let's have a little look. Hold empty bucket. The answer is no. Okay. Let's quickly get some water again. That's a shame. That's probably why they're coming over here. They think, oh, there's a gap. Okay. Okay, let's hope that that's low enough. We could have just done it this way, of course. Okay. Now if we grab that trough again. Okay. Now grab this one. Okay, hopefully they should be able to get to that now. Okay, let's get some more water. And hopefully that should be enough to last them a little while at least. Wonder if there's got to be a way to say this is now full or not. But okay. We'll keep the bucket as is on us for the moment. I don't know if we need to make a trough for chickens or anything like that, but I guess probably not. We probably don't even have to do it for the pigs, but hey, it's more civilized that way. Okay, so let's make another area, this time for the chickens. We've had them in our inventory for a while now, and we definitely want to get them out. We'll keep the dirt because we can use that later on. Okay. Okay. Now we should be able to make this nice and flat. Okay. Well, seeing as it's going to take a little bit longer, and once again it's a little bit too quiet for my liking, let's get the farming one up, shall we? If I can see it, because my eyes are doing funny stuff to me at the moment. And there it is.
We washed up on the shore, were saved and given a tour. The wind still howled and was very loud. We were given a farm and some land. It was a vast, weedy grassland. Find the tools, hope there are jewels, and avoid all stools. Use the sickle here and there. Let's hope there is no bear. Remove the weeds and plant the seeds. Grow the food to increase the mood. Gather the wood for the neighborhood. We started poor and hit the floor. We hit the ground and are now found. We found a pickaxe. Let's hope it won't be a high tax. Oh no, this had better be a joke. All of the tools are broke. We need to find the right bloke. Use the sickle here and there. Let's hope there is no bear. Remove the weeds and plant the seeds. Grow the food to increase the mood. Gather the wood for the neighborhood. It's so dark we need a spark. Time to sleep and hope it's not stark. Stay safe and leave a mark. Whatever you are.
Unfortunately, once again, soundtrack's a little bit short. We can increase it a bit in length. But it's always hit and miss with these things. As to when you're doing all the styles and stuff. Sometimes it can be short, sometimes it can be nice and long, but you never know. Okay. Oh, this thing's about to explode in our hands again. Don't think I've ever used rake this much within the game. I've always gone for a shortcut approach. Just mine up the dirt and then make blocks out of it. Okay, let's see if we can do it now. Let's get the blocks out again. Ooh, we're going to need to make some more. Okay, 8 was the maximum that we can make. Let's use the smaller ones. Should we just... We might be able to just do a small one and a big one. Let's do that. The biggest headache with the chickens is the small chicks. We might have to do it slightly differently. So the only problem with that is that we're going to wind up doubling up on the fencing. Does that really not stack? Oh, such a pain. Okay. Let's just put those in there for the moment out of the way. That can also go in there just for the moment. Okay, we are going to need some more blocks. Let's just do that much for the moment. We'll put the rest of the stone back in there again. Okay, so if we do it up to that big, we're gonna wind up having to do that, I think, just to stop the chickens from escaping. Okay. And then we'll use 2 of these for the length. And I got it the wrong way around. There we go. So if we do that, and then we grab a small one and a big one for the width of it. So, no. Why did I click it twice? Okay. Now the question is, can we actually get out of this ourselves? The answer is yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we'll just get rid of these blocks again. That way we don't waste them. And then we can put the other ones back in there again. I think that should be right. Is that right? It's, oops. Doesn't look right. We might have to start from this side. Okay, let's temporarily remove this one. Okay, so that is roughly about there. I can put that one in there. Okay, and that one there, and now we can put that one in, and another long one. There we go. There we got this one now into place as well. And that one. Not bad. Not great, but not bad either. Okay, let's get the chickens in. I wonder if we can get a chicken apocalypse, like a different game out of this. Okay. So hopefully they're not going to escape, and we can just get lots and lots of eggs. I wonder if we can find a male one, or if it's a way to actually distinguish between male and female. Because at the moment all I see here is hens, personally, and I don't think there's a single rooster amongst them. But then again, I don't think I've seen a rooster within the game yet. We're going to have to hope that there is one, though. Okay, so that's now pigs and chickens. We just need to get the other ones in now. We're going to need to get a big area for cows and stuff. Somewhat bigger area than the pigs for the goats as well. And who knows, maybe make a stall for some horses, stuff like that. But unfortunately, we're going to have to leave that for the next episode. Because I'm having lots of trouble with my eyes. I hope that everyone has enjoyed the stream so far, and will enjoy the rest to come, along with hopefully some more videos coming through on YouTube later on. With that said, thank you all for watching. Hope that you've all enjoyed it and will enjoy future videos and streams to come. And hope to see you all there. So thank you all for watching, and bye for now. Let's get that up.
We install every game, test till they are tame, armed for the fight, testing worlds. We are the light behind the screen, digital soldiers behind the scenes. We find the cracks, we chase the hacks, no cheater can hide their tracks. We expose the hackers, take them down. We're the digital hunters, warriors of the net, justice for the broken, truth on display. Thank you for watching. See you next play. See you next play. Lines of truth in the files untold. There's a map of secrets where stories unfold. We find the bugs, we are the ghosts. The shallow coders fear the most. No mercy to the hacks, we break their backs. Removal of the cheats. The gaming justice will strike where the heart beats. We never forgive, we never forget. This coding war ain't over yet. We expose the hackers, take them down. We're the digital hunters, warriors of